What is going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am the Atomic Fan, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is regarding Godzilla vs. Kong, and I have a slew of new leaks for you guys. It's not really new. This was actually posted about 11 months ago, but I just wanted to info dump it on my channel because this is pretty much confirmed as real. So it comes from a gentleman named Sayaka over on Toho Kingdom, which is a forum where they obviously talk about, you know, Godzilla and stuff like that. So over there, he was posting leaks, and he was actually banned in Warner Brothers. So I'm assuming that these can be confirmed as real. He's also a reputable source who's been used in the past, and there's a couple key points here that I think are really interesting that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So if you do enjoy it, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and strap in and enjoy. First leak here is regarding Kong and his size. It says here that Kong is quite powerful now. It says he's not only 300 plus feet tall, he even wounds Godzilla with a weapon, which obviously I'm gonna assume is obviously the axe that they showed in the trailer. It says Kong has no superpowers, he uses brute force, speed, and weapons to battle, which is something that we, you know, saw coming. He's a big monkey. So Kong's territory now is Hollow Earth world with sufficient radiation. The radiation on the surface of Skull Island is limited, which may cause Kong's species to shrink. This may explain why this Kong is so big while his ancestors were smaller. So I guess it's the equivalent of a shark in a small tank that can't grow to its full size because it's limited by the size of the tank around it. So I guess Kong's growth was limited also. I mean, I thought it was due to his age, but I guess it's due to his age and also the fact that he just didn't have the proper radiation for his body to feed off of and grow into a big giant titan. This is also interesting because I think this is going to go into, I think a lot of this is just going to tie into radiation in general with Kong, with Godzilla, and I think even with Mechagodzilla. I think that I was reading part of the week about Mechagodzilla that he actually feeds off of radiation, so I think this is all going to tie in. And then I think the Hollow Earth being sort of a center point for all the radiation and in the Earth or whatever is exactly what's going to play out. I think it's a really interesting dynamic. So it also says here Kong wields a giant axe, which is, you know, something we know and we saw in the trailer. So this is just another bit of evidence that really backs up that this leak is completely real. And then it says here Kong's axe is not a simple axe, but a more incredible and cool weapon. Of course, I'm not saying that this weapon is made of human technology. I'm sure you'll like it. So that's obviously referencing the Godzilla spine because the Redditor didn't want to give it away, which I'm about 90% sure that he's gonna take that either the axe is in the Hollow Earth and one of his ancestors used it to fight an older Godzilla, or he uses an older Godzilla's spine to sort of make the axe. So I think that's what's gonna happen there. So the first bullet point here says that Godzilla's dorsal plates resemble the Godzilla King of the Monsters design, which we obviously know because we saw that in the trailer. Another part of this leak, and this is just more evidence that confirms that it's real. So it says a city bears Godzilla's wrath. That would be the shot in the trailer that, you know, we saw where the guy from Godzilla King of the Monsters says
he's hurting people and we don't know why.
And then he says the aircraft carrier that Godzilla and Kong fight on is a normal aircraft carrier, which is really hard to believe. Not only is it massive, but in order to support the weight, I mean, it's an unrealistic universe in general, so, you know, I can allow suspension of disbelief, but to a certain point. And it says it's a tribute to the giant raft from the original King Kong versus Godzilla. Godzilla will have cool new powers. That's one that I really found interesting. So Godzilla having cool new powers. I'm not really sure what that would be. If he's gonna blast his atomic blast from his tail and his spikes like Shin Godzilla. I just don't really see where his powers can go from here. He's already exploded like a nuclear bomb, so... But yeah, I mean, apparently he's going to have new powers. I hope that Kong has something more than, you know, that axe. Because honestly, at this point, if Godzilla has even more powers, it kind of makes things, I don't know, even more unfair for Kong. I guess not, because Kong has so much agility. So lots of tributes to King Kong versus Godzilla, which is to be expected. That would be the original 1962 Toho film. CGI is much better than Godzilla King of the Monsters, which we clearly saw. And then it says here, lots of evidence of lots of science fiction elements and future technologies. Godzilla vs. Kong is not as realistic as the previous MonsterVerse movies, which honestly the trailer kind of gave that away just a little bit, only because of the tone of the trailer and the music. They really embraced almost the silliness exacerbation of this entire universe, which is great, but I really did like the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailers. It had a much more serious tone that just presented these creatures as forces of nature and just scary and intimidating. Whereas Godzilla vs. Kong, they just show you Kong right away. They show you Godzilla right away, and then they show them fighting, and they start playing rock music, and it's like, come see this big, awesome, badass movie. So a little bit different in tone there. Don't think it's as realistic. So, and then it says the level of human technology will remind you of Pacific Rim or the MCU movies, which is obviously a big nod to Mechagodzilla. And also the old Toho movies kind of had that level of futuristic, unrealistic, almost nonsense technology. So, and then it says the movie will focus on King Kong Godzilla, and it can't say that Rodan and Mothra will never come back, but they definitely won't be main characters. Yeah, and that's another thing that's to be expected. And that's it for this video. That's it for this part of the leak. I'll move on to the ending and the Hollow Earth next. So look forward to that. I'm really excited to see this movie in general, even though I'm pretty much reading most of the movie. To see it all on screen is going to be awesome. It's really going to be awesome. This is quite a time for us Godzilla fans. So if you liked it, please comment, please subscribe, and until the next video, be safe and stay well.